Nearly 30,000 people have been killed in the war in Ukraine, many more injured or displaced. Catherine Gilker reports one Arkansas man actually traveled across the world to do what he could to help.
If you have the ability to help anywhere, whether it's a tornado in Springdale or whether it's a war in Ukraine, the human aspect of it is where it's at. It's not, picking a side. It's not bleeding blue and yellow.
Robert French made the trip to Ukraine in July, spending 2 months there volunteering for the organization, the Mozart Group. He is a U.S. Marine veteran who has also been a government contractor spending time in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Israel.
It was pretty interesting. It's like half the country doesn't know they're at war. Life has to go on. You can't live in that perpetual state of catastrophe and chaos.
French and around 8 others from the Mozart Group were able to evacuate more than 160 people in the 60 days they were in Ukraine. Along with help from the Red Cross, they were able to take the civilians to the north or west where there wasn't fighting or over to Poland.
You have normal life like restaurants and living in hotels and AC and running water and all that, and then you go to the front and people are living in bombed out shelters, making their own candles, no power, no running water.
French says it was awful to see schools, hospitals, and everything in between demolished because of Russian fire. The group's other mission was to provide humanitarian aid deliveries. He says the only food and water civilians received were from volunteers. He also helped train a unit of the Ukrainian army.
No matter what the politics are, no matter what side of the fence or why Putin crossed the line, those families didn't request it and probably didn't do anything to deserve it, and they have no means to get out of the way. It's not like America where you have families spread out across the country and you could just get in your car and drive. Some of their cars have been destroyed, the roads have been destroyed.
Catherine Gilker, THV 11 News.
French, a Marine veteran, already spent 2 months this year helping to evacuate civilians, deliver food, water, and supplies, and even help train their soldiers. Now he's thinking about going back as soon as next month.